welcome back to the XsivGaming channel. I'm of course the XsivPlayer, and we are back with Farm Simulator 19 of course. We're up to episode number 42 today, so if you could quickly drop us a like, it would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So today, episode 42, what are we doing? Well, what we're going to get done today is some planting. We will need some more crop in the ground. Let's open up this one. Grab the John Deere 6250R. Has got the front loader on as well. I think we can actually attach that. We don't need that on there today. Back that out. And then what we're going to do is hopefully back up to this door here. Open this one up. Connect up to the Lemkin Solitaire 12. Leave that door open, let some air in there. And then, as I say, we've got plenty of wheat kicking around. But on the potato field, of course, you remember that we only planted up about 5,000 litres of potatoes, rather than a full field. So we've got space on that field to get another crop planted. So what we're going to do is unfold that, change that to, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do it as the canola, the rapeseed or oilseed rape, OSR, whatever you'd like to call it, because that crop that seems to do pretty well for us. And we like to see it grow. We like to see the yellow of the field, of course. I'll just leave this a little bit of room there, and then lower that down, turn it all on, off we go. So yeah, as I say, we want to get planted up. We'll leave a bit of a gap between those potatoes. Again, we'll get some screenshots for today as well. What we will be doing, of course, is once those potatoes are ready, we'll be able to harvest those potatoes. And we're not going to sell the potatoes, but what we will do is, of course, keep them. I think what we may do is even box them up. I know that it's not really been seen too much on YouTube anywhere, so I think we're going to do that. Box the potatoes up, leave them on the field, etc. That is, of course, once the crops are ready to harvest. It's still not quite there yet. We'll have a bit of fun with that. Something different to see, of course. But as I say, what we wanted to do today was, of course, some planting. We have got this on a worker at the moment now, purely so that we can get straight lines in. I'm terrible with trying to get straight lines. Of course, it does make the most of the seeder as well, if you get the worker to do it, because obviously they're using the full width of the seeder each time. It saves us doing it, of course. But as we say, today is now Tuesday, episode number 42 today. We will be live streaming later this afternoon from about 4 PM, assuming we have no technical problems. As we did last week, we had quite a few technical problems where we had to reset a few things. I don't think it actually saved the streams after we did it, so yeah, we was pretty disappointed with that. But we're going to get that all sorted today and hopefully rectified today. certainly this week anyway. But yeah, Tuesday is of course back with our Formula 1 career today. So make sure you head on over to mixer.com/XsivPlayer. The link for the channel is of course down below in the description of today's video as well. But of course, back to the farming for today. Using the John Deere 6250R. Took all the front loader off, etc. We don't need that on. We've got the Lemkin Solitaire 12 doing the seeding for us. As you can see, the field in front of us is of course the absolute big field, huge field that one is. It is half grown, so what we will be doing once it's fully grown is of course doing that whole crop harvest. I think it may be later this week, I'm not entirely sure. We might have a little bit more fertilising to do first once we've planted this field up. Like I say, planting the field up and getting as many crops planted as we can. I think we are also going to be doing some contracting jobs later this week. Again, we're still trying to, of course, unlock various achievements, etc. The only way we're going to do that is by cracking on with the various jobs. Again, as I say, we want to get a good few crops planted, but as I say, those potatoes planted, they are doing really well. Again, we only planted about 5,000 litres of potatoes, so we're curious as to what we get off that yield, so that we can of course plant up again. We can create a potato pile somewhere in one of the sheds. So that, as I say, we don't want to be selling the potatoes. I'm not sure if we can put the potatoes inside the silo system or not, or do they need to be dumped separately? We'll find all that out. As I say, if we do box the potatoes up as well in pallets, then we'll just be able to stack the pallets somewhere in the sheds. See how terrible stacking, of course. So I think later this week we are going to do some more contracting work as well, so we'll see how that gets on. Again, what sort of contracting we're going to do, I'm not entirely sure, but we shall see. One thing I do like about playing Farm Simulator game is you can get a worker to do it, and you are able just to sit around, appreciate the sights and sounds. Hear the birds cheeping, of course. As I say, getting this field planted up, making the most of the space, of course. I know what some people do is tend to try and do what we've done this time round, is of course separate the crops off. So as you finish harvesting one field, you're getting another field fertilised up, ready to be harvested, of course. And then the third field you're of course getting crops planted, and then the fourth field you're getting cultivated, and the one previous to that you're then getting ploughed over, ready for cultivating. It's like a big chain, but you're keeping the work going, of course. You've always got something harvesting or needing to be harvested. You've always got something that needs to be planted, etc. Otherwise you find yourself sitting around waiting for crops to grow, and then you've got a big rush job on to try and get everything harvested at the same time before it all withers and dies. But as I say, I think we are going to do some contracting this week, and then I think after that we will look at purchasing some new fields. Big John Deere, of course. Not the biggest, there are bigger John Deere in the game. Again, it's nice just to appreciate the equipment itself and what it's doing, the physics of the game as well. And the suspension working, etc. there. Kit at the back. Of course, moving back, seeing the seeder or planter, we would like to call it, doing its job as well. But as we said, this week is all going to be relaxing episodes. We're not going to be doing nothing too strenuous. Got a busy week at home this week, so that we can, of course, crack on with some housework, etc. Catch up on a few jobs around the house, bits and pieces needed doing, and unable to do it because we've had so many appointments here, there and everywhere. Opportunity to, as I say, sit back and just enjoy the equipment, enjoy the sights, the sounds. Like I say, we are getting through this job today. Just zoom right out, sort of get an idea of how much has been done. So all that to the left of us there has now been done. And all this to the right of us still needs doing. But quite a large field, this one is. In fact, I think what we'll do is we'll do the one more row going back down, and then I think we will end there. We'll let this crop grow a bit, and then we'll be able to start planting up the rest of the field with some more crop. I think different crop, maybe perhaps something a bit more valuable like the soybeans. Again, the canola rapeseed or OSR or oilseed rape or whatever you would like to call it. Depends where you're from, of course, to what you would call it. It's still quite a valuable crop. You don't get as much crop for the yield. Whereas the wheat crop, etc., if we was to harvest that wheat, we would get absolutely thousands of litres of grain, of course. Especially the size of that field anyway. But as I say, that'll be another episode down the line that we end up harvesting all that. We will be doing that as a whole crop harvest. But as I say, I think we'll finish this row here, and then that will do us. Bring the episode to a close. As I say, we don't want to be doing too longer episodes this week, as we want a nice relaxing week. Got an absolute shed load of review videos to get done, which are going to be recorded a little bit later today. Hopefully we'll get them done, put together and out for the weekend. Obviously we need to try all the games out as well and get them played. Whether we do those as reviews or first look videos, etc., I'm not entirely sure. But we've got all those coming. I think there's at least 20 videos to come out for review games. But there we go. So back to today, of course. Fold all that away. As I say, the workers just finished that row. We'll save the seed in there for another time, of course. Fold that way. Job done there. So we'll take this and put the tractor away, put the planter away. Down the dusty road. Go. Pack that back in there. Wants to go in there straight, of course. Drop that off there. Quickly close that door down. And that is another job done for today. So there we go. We are going to just park this up here for the time being. As I say, we'll probably want it another day sometime soon. But for today, that is going to be it. Hopefully you have, of course, enjoyed this one. If you have, remember, of course, to drop us a like on today's video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new. And, of course, you could share today's video with family and friends or anybody else you think may enjoy. It would also be very much appreciated. But like I say, that is going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching this one, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.